Good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. It is Friday, the end of the work week, and we thank you for joining us. We know that a lot of you are at home right now because you can't go to work because of the circumstances we're under. So we appreciate you coming here just to get a different slice of life and what's going on in our community. We know a lot of folks are getting out right now. My buddy Mona Morrow is one of them, right?
That's right, Clyde. I am making sure that I am staying healthy and getting a little exercise in. So I took a walk this week and it was wonderful. I walked actually in some parking lots right behind my house. There was an Outback and Red Lobster, and I just took a good walk.
Parking lots? You were touring parking lots. I just want to be clear. Okay.
But on my way, I found some daffodils. Yeah, I was so excited because it was just a touch of spring.
I can't see them. Oh, there they are.
Yes, right by my big head, right there.
You read my mind.
So it was just a little touch of spring that I needed that smile that day, and maybe we could all use a few flowers on this damp morning.
Yes, indeed. That was a big, pretty smile, by the way. Prettier than the daffodils, Mona.
Oh, you made up for it. Thanks, Clyde.
I had to. Right quick, folks are socially distancing, so they're stuck at home. Humor comes out of that situation, including some husband and wife humor. I happened to find one. We're about out of time for this part, so I'm going to go for the best one. This spouse tweeted, "Quarantine day 2, hour 689. I've become very aware of my husband's toenails, and I'd like to be voted off the island now." Boy, that sounds like a conversation that could be had in my house. There are wives all over the region watching right now saying, I know what you mean.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we're going to take a little time now to introduce you to the Cobra, TNT, the Problem, and the Hawk. No, it's not a visit from the zoo, nor a scientific experiment, nor a math quiz. Those are actually the nicknames of men who rose from our community to prominence, fame, and wealth in the sweet science of boxing, a segment we call Knockout Natty. For most of us, Ezra Charles is the exit ramp you take to get to the Museum Center and the West End. But for 20 years, starting in the 30s, Ezra Charles was the Cincinnati Cobra, a fearsome foe in the boxing ring. He turned professional in 1940 and over a 3-year span won 33 of 38 matches, 21 by knockout, 4 losses, 1 draw. After military service, Charles turned heavyweight, where he ultimately became champion when he beat the famed Joe Louis in 1950. After that peak, Charles retired from boxing and moved to Chicago, where Lou Gehrig's disease claimed him in 1975. The next year, Cincinnati changed Lincoln Park Drive, where Charles once lived, to Ezra Charles Drive. In this corner, heavyweight Tony Tubbs, born in Cincinnati. Tubbs launched an impressive amateur career, 240 wins and only 13 losses. But it was a topsy-turvy time for the young boxer. He landed on the U.S. Olympic team in 1980, the year the U.S. boycotted to protest the Russian invasion of Afghanistan. So Tubbs turned pro, winning his first fight and ultimately signing with flamboyant promoter Don King. Tubbs won the WBA championship by decision, but backed out of the rematch with an injury. Tubbs continued to fight, but his career languished. He won 47 of his 59 pro fights and is in the California Boxing Hall of Fame. Adrian Bronner is another Cincinnati boxer who can throw the smoke, but who's earning headlines for the wrong reasons. The feds are looking at him right now for allegedly money laundering in connection with drugs. But when he's got the gloves on, Bronner is a force to be reckoned with. Bronner grew up here and started boxing at 6, a pursuit he said kept him off the streets. Bronner turned pro in 2008 with an impressive flurry of wins. He has held 4 world championships, including 2 junior lightweight titles, a lightweight title, a welterweight title, and a light welterweight title. Okay, we started with the Cobra, so let's end with the Hawk, Aaron Pryor, a tough Cincinnati fighter who always made sure his fists were kissing cousins with his opponent's face. This is the fight with Alexis Arguello. Pryor, nicknamed the Hawk, racked up a powerful amateur record before turning pro in 1976. Buddy LaRosa, the Pizza Baron, managed Pryor as the young pugilist honed his smothering attack style. Pryor won this fight with Arguello, but there was controversy. However, most of Pryor's fights were clear victories. Pryor later fought another foe, drug addiction, and won that one too. He retired with 39 wins and 1 loss, was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame before his death in 2016.
Well, the gyms have been closed for over a week now, but that doesn't mean we have to hit the pause button on our health. There are still so many ways in which we can keep moving, and Allie Martin had the opportunity to talk to a local trainer about how she is conducting virtual workouts anyone can do at home.
Yes, that's right. And right now we're joined with Ashley Jones, and she is a co-owner and trainer of The Body Shop, and she's going to teach us a little bit about how to stay healthy at home. You know, if someone is a regular that comes to your gym, or any gym for that matter, what do you have to tell them of making this a new experience? Because it can be really easy to get into a routine, and then now you're thrown into a completely new environment, and how can you still challenge your body?
Definitely. I am a very routine person, and I go strictly by a schedule. So however you can implement a similar schedule to what you had pre the Corona days to current days, that'll be perfect. So if you know you did a 6 a.m. walk before work or whatever, try to implement that on the days that you still did that.
Give us a list again of some of those basic household items that people might be overlooking that they can incorporate into a workout.
If you have a bag of heavy dog food, if you have a crate of dog food, you can use that. Some towels, which we'll use today, paper plates and sliders, literally a couch, your bed, a chair. There's so much, the list goes on.
Okay, all right, I'm loving this so far. You're hyping me up. And you've been kind of talk to us a little bit about this virtual experience that you've been undergoing.
Yes, literally. So I had a couple of my clients who say, Ash, I want to keep up with my routine. Is there a way we can virtually train? We'll run through body parts each day, and literally it's almost as if I'm there with her, guiding her through, correcting her form, giving her the reps, the sets, all of that. It's literally virtual training, just obviously through the camera.
Okay, we're gonna put you to the test right now. Show me 3 workouts that I can do at home.
Step back with that leg, hold that lunge, out to the side, bring it back in front, back out to the side, down, and step up.
Ah,
good.
Okay. I'm digging this. This is kind of fun.
You like it? Good, good. Step down, keep that core tight, keep those arms parallel to the floor, break it out, back down. So, keeping the palms neutral to your side, you're gonna curl it up, press straight up, bring it down, and back to that starting position. That's 1, real simple, right? So let's go ahead and knock out 5 of those for me.
You got it.
Good. That's 2. Good, bring back up. Good. 3, really try to get those biceps close to the ears.
So you can tell that they're not.
Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're basically gonna tuck your knees into your chest, and you're gonna try to bring the towel over your knees and feet. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna bring it through, extend, bring it around, and bring it back here. All right, so one more time, so you get a better up. One more, yep, and extend those legs out, come back in, and boom, voila, voila.
Okay, one last time. How can people find more information about you if they want to pursue these virtual workouts, and when all is said and done, train with you in the future?
Absolutely. So definitely reach out to me via email at ashley@thebodyshop, F as in Frank, T as in time.com.
Ashley, thank you so much. This was so fun and so different, and we'll need to do this again.
Hey, got a question for you. How do house flipping and love go together? Bet you never thought about that one, did you? But love is the motivating factor for a couple flipping houses in Cincinnati right now. Allie met them, and she has their story.
Wyatt, 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 Wyatt. For Courtney and Adam Huber, flipping homes has been a goal for several years. And with lots of time, energy, and patience, they finally made it happen. In just 5 months, they flipped their first home in the Incline District, battling buckets of rain and a plethora of hiccups along the way. But together, the couple have built more than just a home.
Say hi.
Well, I mean, this is our real first major renovation, so we've definitely learned a lot of our strengths, our weaknesses, learned how to work with each other. I mean, it's no lie, it is extremely hard. It's extremely hard to work physically with somebody you're married to or in a relationship with. So it's one component to mentally be able to work with them, but to like come here and just haul gravel and paint for 9 hours straight and not kill each other is pretty amazing.
Well, then go home with each other
and then drive
and try
home
to
with
have a
each
different
other.
life.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
separating that has been like,
Yes.
High five, slide, hit the rock. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
The hardest thing for me personally is just not being able to spend as much time with her as that I've wanted to, you know, because I'm working full time, then I come here full time. So 8, 9 o'clock rolls around, I'm getting in the house. I only have an hour, 2 hours with her before, you know, she's in bed. So that's kind of been the hardest thing for me personally.
but she's also probably the main driving source of us doing this too.
Yeah.
Wyatt and love is the foundation of the quaint 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. The journey has been an impactful transformation for the Huber family and the community.
She would always like show me pictures of what this house was when we started it and like where it's at now. And you know, she's been phenomenal with social media and Instagram and things like that, to where, you know, it's pretty gratifying when you can get, you know, 2,000 likes on Instagram just from, you know, a set of steps that you did, or, you know, a house, or, you know,
Well, and
something like that.
like not just us with each other, but just the whole community actually has been really supportive in what we're doing, and they're, you know, always saying like, guys, keep up the good work. We walk by this house every day. It's amazing, the transformation, and that really like, that helps to know that you're doing something to make things better, you know.
Wow, she's adorable. Well, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, we talk about the importance of who you hang out with. The founder of Good Company talks about his personal experience with this and what he's doing to help more young people think about who they spend their time with. All that, so much more in just a few minutes.
Welcome back. Finding your road to success can be difficult, but there's a local company that's here to support you on your journey. It's called Good Company Apparel, and right now, please welcome Donnie Harper, who is the owner of Good Company Apparel. Donnie, thank you so much for being here.
It's an honor. Thank you.
Well, the name of the company is Good Company Apparel, so obviously it's about clothes, but there's more to the mission than just clothing, right?
Absolutely. So me and my wife, when we started the brand, we wanted something that everybody could first relate to. So no matter your, you know, age, race, language you speak, country you come from, we wanted a brand that everybody could relate to. More importantly, we wanted a brand that pushed a positive message back into our society, especially into our communities. And so thinking about it, praying about it, the name that we came up with that accomplished all of those goals was Good Company Apparel. And the sad thing is, there's no message that reiterates there's nothing that really reiterates that direct message. And so we have billboards and signs for things that's detrimental to your health. You know, don't drink and drive, don't smoke, but what about a message about the people that you keep around you, the company that you keep?
And you say, actually, this gets people's attention.
Absolutely.
The good.
Absolutely, because it's something that we can all relate to. If you tell somebody you've done a good job, that makes you feel good to tell somebody that they've done good. But on the receiving end, if you tell me I've done a good job, that boosts my confidence as well. So we're automatically attracted to that word.
And so what ultimately is the mission? Because you can't escape the fact that there's a parentheses around one of the O's.
Absolutely. So the overall mission of the brand is to really get people to push that message about how vital it is to keep good company. And the O in parentheses, when you remove that O, we're saying keep God company as well. So it's all about the company that you surround yourself with.
Okay, all right. And so how did you come up with this idea?
So my nephew, he was 20 years old. He was riding with his friend in the car one day. His friend jumped out of the car, unfortunately robbed somebody at gunpoint. They get caught. My nephew never had a jaywalking ticket, never in any trouble. He did 6 years, all because he was with the person that did the crime. He didn't hold the gun. He didn't get out the car. He was really, appalled that even happened. And so by who he was with, he went down too. And so I'm like, man, we need something that pushes a message about keeping good company in the forefront and not just post-trouble or pre-trouble.
Sure. Just a little bit of time left, but
Yeah.
what is the range of apparel that you offer?
Yeah, so we have everything from t-shirts to coats to, we did a collaboration with ball caps, dad hats, hoodies, shorts, joggers, men, women, and children.
And the business is growing, you tell me.
The business is definitely growing. We get a lot of support from the community and from people, all over the world, because we do have shipping. We do have a website.
Well, see, that's good timing, because that was about the next question I was going to ask.
Yeah.
For people who want to know more or who want to get to your clothing, who want to purchase your clothing, how do they get in touch with you?
We have a website. It's goodcoapparel.com. That's GOODCOAPPAREL.
Donnie, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you. I
Best
appreciate
wishes
it.
to you.
Thank you so much,
in your
man.
future endeavors.
Yes, sir.
All righty, Mona.
It's an exercise that the Mayo Clinic calls a gentle way of fighting stress. We're talking about, of course, Tai Chi. Originally developed as a martial art, this graceful form of exercise has grown in popularity. And here to talk more about it is Larry Murray, a Tai Chi instructor at Ollie. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, Mona.
All right, so let's just start at the very beginning. Tell us, what is Tai Chi and what does it aim to do?
Tai Chi is actually short for Tai Chi Chuan, which means Supreme Ultimate Fist. So it originated as a martial art for self-defense reasons, but the health benefits are included in the activity, and even especially when done gently.
Okay, so just personally, how did you get started in this?
I was in my 50s, realized I was too old to do gymnastics anymore. I saw Tai Chi, was interested, tried it, loved it.
Okay, and you've been doing it for how long?
I've been a student for 15 years and teaching for 5.
Okay, all right, so you mentioned a little bit about the health benefits. Talk a little bit more about that.
So Tai Chi is very good for people my age, 50s and up, for balance purposes, preventing falling down. It's very good for flexibility, leg strength, range of motion, helps lower the blood pressure. It's very good for the immune system, even helps prevent cancer by super oxygenating the blood to all of the organs.
Oh, wow. Okay, that sounds really good. So without further ado, I'm going to have you do some moves for us and let us know just how to do Tai Chi. Go right ahead. Wow, Larry, you know what? I was feeling calm just watching you do that. All right, well, Larry, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming on and telling us a little bit more about Tai Chi. It seems like it's a perfect exercise for people our age and over, too. Clyde.
All right, Mona, thanks a lot. Why are you in the crane position over there? Okay, anyway, we'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. Plus, Be sure to check us out on Instagram, where we post all kinds of behind-the-scenes pictures from here on the set and while we're out in the community. So be sure to follow us on Instagram at Cincy Lifestyle. Well, we were taking a look outside at the skies. Beautiful out there. Little sign of the weather coming our way, but also, according to PK, the director, some greenery that gives us a hint of hope for the future of spring. Now, coming up next week here on Cincy Lifestyle, we're going to introduce you to a crafty mother-daughter duo. They're the owners of Homegrown, Home Sewn. We'll tell you about their unlikely start and how they're growing their business even while maintaining social distancing.
And then we step into the music lounge with singer Erica Winterstrom. She'll play us one of her newly released songs and talk about her musical journey. All that, so much more happening next week right here on Cincy Lifestyle.
And yes, folks, Mona and I did get the memo this morning about our shirt, though we've spent the last half hour trying to figure out exactly what shade each of our shirts is.
That's right. And Clyde, we decided I'm salmon.
You're salmon.
And you're what?
I am cantaloupe.
That's right.
Sweet, juicy, smell of summer.
Yeah, he called it earlier, the juicy fruit,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's all him. That's
Yep.
right.
All right, well, thank you so much for checking us out on this Friday, March 27th. Be sure to reach out to us in all the ways you see on the screen. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope you take all the necessary precautions and keep the faith, keep a stiff upper lip. We appreciate you checking us out here on Cincy Lifestyle. Look for us Monday morning. Until then, make it a great day.